Maui is Hawaii's second largest island, and each January the big winners of the Pga Tour come ashore to play a course with some of the most eye-popping views in world golf. Kapalua is a golf and beach resort on the northwest shore of Maui. The former pineapple plantation is now home to the famed Plantation Course, a world top 100 layout. It will earn that ranking based on its dramatic vistas and challenging terrain alone, but the exposure gained from the Pga Tour winners beginning their season at the Tournament of Champions adds to Kapalua's reputation.
Well, I think in the beginning it put Kapalua on the map. You know, we're out here in the middle of the Pacific, and Hawaii was becoming a bigger destination place, so it put us on the map. Nowadays, it just gives us the status of being a PGA Tour event. We get tourists from all over the world that know of the event, and the time of year it's held. When it's held in January, someone in the mainland US or Canada where it's snowing, having a bad time, makes them want to come here by watching that event on TV.
Designed by Ben Crenshaw and Bill Core in 1991, the Plantation Course has some of the widest fairways you'll likely play. That compensates for the course's length, 7,411 yards spread across this par 73 layout.
It's built on the side of the West Maui Mountains here, which is a beautiful view. As you look behind me, you can see the island of Molokai. They did a great job building the fairways wide enough so it's not only challenging for the PGA Tour player, but it's playable for average player. Green sizes too, green sizes are pretty big, so when you come here you got to have your short game on, and it was really designed for the features that you have here at Kapalua: wind, slope, you know, stuff on the side of the mountains here.
They roll fast on those greens. What do some of the PGA Tour pros say about this golf course?
Well, I think the tour pros in general love it. You know, usually when they come here, it's their first tournament of the year. The fairways are pretty wide, the greens are pretty big, gives them a good feeling to start off on a good balance. And obviously they just love Hawaii and the views and the stuff you get here during tournament week.
Outside of the Tournament of Champions, golf enthusiasts can test themselves as the pros do on Hawaii's top-ranked golf course. And it's all downhill as Mike begins our round at Kapalua.
The first hole here at Kapalua is about a 434-yard par 4, but it plays downhill. So the intriguing thing that a guest would need to know when they come to play it for the first time is about 210 yards down the fairway, there's a plateau that goes downhill and the ball runs about another 50 yards. So probably not a driver off the tee, usually a 3 or a 5 wood something to get to that plateau area. Leaves you about a 120-yard shot into the green, so usually a shorter wedge, nice easy hole to start out with. The main thing about the green is when you land your ball on the green, everything's going to feed to the back and to the right, so just be aware of that. The fifth hole is a par 5 here. Usually for the tour pros, it plays a little longer, about 550. For average player, it plays about 500. So if they're a decent player, they could probably get to the green in 2. So you make a nice drive off the first tee shot. The ball will kick to the right a little bit there, and then your second shot, you either got to take a choice of hitting over the ravine or playing to the left for a nice easy par. If you hit over the ravine, chance for eagle and a chance for birdie. The 11th hole is a par 3. It's our only par 3 on the back 9 here at Kapalua, so we're a little unique in that our par is par 73 here. 11th hole is only about a 160-yard par 3, usually about an 8-iron for the average player. Wind comes from right to left, so you got to hit the ball out to the right side of the green to miss the bunker on the left and feed it into the center of the green.
We've made our way to the 17th hole, joined by the club pro, Scott Carroll. Now, I'm hesitant to call it a signature hole because they all seem like pretty signature holes to me, but why are we on the 17th?
Well, we've chosen the 17th today because it's one of our signature holes and it's the beginning of the closing stretch. 17 and 18 run straight down the hill pretty much, going towards the Pacific Ocean here, and the trade winds help us get down there a little bit faster, so it's a fantastic way to finish up the round.
Okay, how would you approach this hole?
It's a long hole, it's about 500 yards, it's a par 4. It does require a good drive. Try to hit it down the right side with a slight draw. It's one of the most difficult holes, but if you hit a good drive, it really helps you finish up strong.
Good Lord. Is that the draw you were talking about?
That's the draw I was talking about. I may have overcooked it just a little bit, but I'll take it. That's pretty good for me.
Anything short of the green, I think, is good. Right, let's go find it. I have to say I'm fairly jealous of your office that you have here. It's pretty spectacular.
Yeah, this isn't bad. It's a beautiful day like this. You can see the island of Molokai as well as the island of Lanai over here. And right through the channel, it's crystal clear. A lot of times in the wintertime, you're walking up to your shot, you see the whales actually breaching in front of you. So it's quite amazing.
That's unbelievable. All right, it's time for Scott's second shot on the 17th. Got a little bit of that famous Kapalua wind to contend with. Let's see how he goes. Oh yeah, that looks good.
It's about what I was trying to do. We'll see where it ends up.
Oh, good Lord.
I'll tell you, it's tough to get it close here because it just rolls right towards the back edge.
See what
of
you
the
mean by
grain,
the rolling,
yep,
but
I'm happy with that one.
Great setting, and the only thing that could make it better now would be a birdie. Easy as that.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Fantastic.
That'll make 18 a little easier.
Certainly will. Make it that
right.
much sweeter. Good
Let's go
Lord.
for it.